Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. On behalf of His Majesty the Sultan, His Highness Saeed Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Saeed participates in the Gulf American Summit in Riyadh. His Highness Saeed Fahad says the summit aims to explore vision to help deal with developments being witnessed by the region. The State Council approves the draft law of combating money laundering and terrorism financing, referred by the Council of Ministers. Commanders of land forces of the Gulf Cooperation Council countries discussed the developing military cooperation existing among land forces of the Council countries. And for the first time, overall fish production in the Sultanate surpasses 250,000 tons in 2015. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cable of greetings to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom of Great Britain, Northern Ireland and the head of the Commonwealth on her birthday. His Majesty the Sultan also received a cable of thanks from His Majesty King Philip of Belgium in reply to His Majesty's cable of condolences on the victims of the explosions that hit the Belgian capital, Brussels. On behalf of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Highness Saeed Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers, shall participate in Riyadh in the summit of Their Majesties and Highnesses, leaders of the Gulf Cooperation Council countries, His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco, as well as the summit of the leaders of the Council countries and His Excellency President Barack Obama of the United States of America. His Highness was received on arrival at King Salman Air Base in Riyadh by the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, His Royal Highness Prince Mohammed bin Naif bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, Crown Prince, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of the Interior, His Royal Highness Prince Faisal bin Bandar bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, Emir of Riyadh region, and a number of Their Highnesses and Excellencies, as well as members of the Mission of Honor of His Highness. His Highness Saeed Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers, made a press statement saying that the summit convened in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia comes within the context of coordination and cooperation to strengthen the progress of the Council and aims to explore a vision that will help deal with developments being witnessed in the region in order to preserve peace and stability, and for the countries to dedicate economic and social development progress with the aim of bringing happiness to their citizens. Coinciding with this event is the convening of another summit, bringing together leaders of the Council countries and His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco in order to strengthen the partnership existing between Morocco and the Council countries. His Highness added that it is a great honor to participate with the accompanying delegation in these meetings on behalf of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos and to convey His Majesty's greetings and best wishes to Their Majesties and Highnesses, the leaders. The Sultanate stresses once again its continuous support for the Cooperation Council and its progress, and it greets with all appreciation the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia under the leadership of the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, for the role of strengthening the march of the Council. The Sultanate also prays to Almighty to render this meeting and other meetings among brothers and friends much success in serving the high joint interests. The Gulf American Summit would discuss the development in Yemen and the efforts exerted for ceasefire to prepare for the after-war period. It would also discuss the Syrian crisis, the focal issue of the United States in the Middle East, namely combating terrorism, fighting Daesh militants, support for legitimacy in Yemen, Libya, in addition to the Palestinian cause. Coinciding with this summit, the GCC leaders will hold a summit with His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco in order to enhance the existing partnership between Morocco and the Council countries. His Highness Saif Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Said, Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers, left the Sultanate earlier in the day for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. His Highness was seen off on departure at the Royal Airport by His Excellency Sheikh Abdul Malik bin Abdullah bin Ali Al Khalili, Minister of Justice. His Excellency Darwish bin Ismail bin Ali Al Balushi, Minister responsible for Financial Affairs. His Excellency Sheikh Al-Fadl bin Mohammed bin Ahmed Al-Harthi, Secretary General of the Council of Ministers. His Excellency Sheikh Khaled bin Omar bin Said Al-Marhoun, Minister of Civil Service. His Excellency Said Saud bin Hilal bin Hamad Al-Busaidi, Minister of State and Governor of Muscat. His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed bin Sayed bin Saif Al-Khalbani, Minister of Social Development. His Excellency Dr. Abdul Munem bin Mansour bin Said Laksani, Minister of Information, and His Excellency Eid bin Mohammed Al-Thaki, Ambassador of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to the Sultanate. His Highness is accompanied by an official delegation comprising His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, His Excellency Dr. Ali bin Masoud Al-Sanaidi, Minister of Commerce and Industry, His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Mohammed Al-Futaizi, Minister of Transport and Communications. The official delegation also comprises a number of officials from the government. An official source at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs said that in implementation of the royal orders of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, and since the beginning of the crisis in Yemen, the Sultanate has made endeavors to approximate viewpoints of the different Yemeni parties. It also provided all facilities to support the efforts exerted by the United Nations through Ismail Ud Sheikh Ahmed, Special Envoy of the UN Secretary General for Yemen, to end the current state of war and reach a political statement among the Yemeni parties. While the Sultanate affirms its continuous endeavors, it is looking forward to the success of the potential consultations among the Yemeni parties in the state of Kuwait to ensure restoring security and stability to the Yemeni Republic. The Sultanate is committed to international organizations' agreements on money laundering combat. This was revealed at State Council session held today. It was chaired by His Excellency Dr. Yahya bin Mahfouz Al-Mandari, Chairman of the State Council. The Council approved money laundering and terrorism financing combat draft law forwarded from the Council of Ministers. Official sources pointed out that the international officials will shortly visit the Sultanate to discuss the Sultanate's commitment to the regulations of international organizations, including the International Security Council. The discussion during the State Council session also focused on the need to change Money Laundering Interrogation Center to deal with money laundering, terrorism, financing criminals. Reviewing the process of existing military cooperation among GCC countries and exchanging cordial talks were the main topics discussed during the meeting of His Excellency General Sultan bin Mohammed Al Numani, Minister of Royal Office, in his office today with GCC Land Force commanders within their visit to the Sultanate in attendance of the 16th meeting of the GCC Land Forces held in Muscat. The Minister of Royal Office welcomed the leaders and wished them success. During the meeting, souvenirs were presented to the commanders and the memorial picture was taken for them with the minister. The 16th meeting of the GCC Land Forces commanders was held here today. The agenda of the meeting included working sessions that dealt with means of enhancing the existing military cooperation between the GCC Land Forces. The sessions was also dealt with means of strengthening ties binding the GCC countries. The meeting touched upon aspects related to upgrading levels of the GCC Land Forces within the framework of the joint GCC cooperation. The meeting was chaired by Major General Matar bin Salim al-Balushi, Commander of the Royal Army of Oman. On the sidelines of their visit, GCC Land Forces commanders visited the Sultan's Armed Forces Museum today. The GCC Land Forces commanders viewed the historic manuscripts and models depicting various Omani architecture traits at Beit al-Falaj Castle. The guests were briefed on the progress enjoyed by the Sultan's armed forces under the prosperous reign of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces. Still to come in our news bulletin. A conference is held in Muscat entitled Walking with Giants: Pathways to Dynamic Leadership. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. The Sultanate's total fish production recorded more than 250,000 tons in 2015, increasing by 21% compared to 2013. The total value of this production amounted to around 172 million Omani riyal. The rise was the outcome of efforts exerted by the government in the field of marine environment protection and fishing organization after a decline in the total production during the last 10 years. The Wilaya of Sur in the Governorate of South Sharqiya registered alone in 1 year a noticeable decline by 65% during the last 10 years. However, the Wilaya ranked second in 2015 in occupational fishing production in the Sultanate, with 24% as its total production reaching more than 62,000 tons. The Gulf Week meant to boost health came this year under the theme "My Weight is My Responsibility." The Ministry of Health took part in this event by organizing an open day aiming to educate the society in food safety, as well as ways of maintaining a perfect healthy weight through following a healthy diet. The open day included awareness lectures, medical consultations and tests, which enabled participants to get acquainted with healthy diets. Practical ways for business leadership, communication skills and decision-making were some topics discussed at a conference held in Muscat entitled Walking with Giants: Pathways to Dynamic Leadership. The conference targeted decision-makers from various public and private sectors as to reach the best performance levels and skills. The international expert Jack Black gave several lectures focusing on best ways to manage establishments and human resources. The conference stressed the significance of innovation in the workplace and in management. The Ministry of Sports Affairs announced the names of the winners in the third edition of Youth Creations competition on the Sultanate level. It aimed to develop youth skills and capabilities as well as attract those who excel to participate in such events. The competition included various fields related to fine arts, culture, digital designing, chess, poetry, photography, short stories and many others. A forum on training evaluation was organized in Muscat by the Directorate General for Human Resources Development in the Ministry of Education. The forum targeted Director Generals in the Ministry, academic institutions, as well as training assistants in public and private institutions. It came to highlight the Ministry of Education's experience in this field, in addition to evaluate a number of training programs. The Sultanate, represented by the Ministry of Tourism, takes part in the annual Incentive Travel and Conferences exhibition IMEX in Frankfurt, Germany. The Ministry of Tourism announced the opening of the first phase of Oman Center for Conferences and Exhibitions in mid-August, and also announced the launch of Oman Office for Conferences to support efforts exerted to put the Sultanate at the front center by attracting international events, providing facilitations to local entities working in this sector. The Enhanced Technologies and Recent Trends in ICT Symposium was held in the College of Applied Sciences in Salalah. It aimed to shed light on information technology, IT and telecommunications, as well as to encourage scientific researches. It witnessed participation from a group of experts in the IT field who discussed topics related to the impact of ICT on higher education, e-governance and media sources. The symposium was also considered an opportunity to exchange knowledge and expertise in the field of technology, in addition to providing proper solutions for challenges facing IT. An awareness campaign on rationalizing water consumption was organized by the Department of Electricity and Water in the Governorate of Bureimi. It included a number of visual presentations, lectures and children's shows. The accompanying exhibition included various sections that highlight the importance of water. The campaign will continue until the end of this year with the aim of spreading awareness among the members of the community. Now for the general weather forecast. Generally clear skies will prevail over most governorates with chances of high clouds. Thus, raising wind is expected over the governorates of Bureimi, Dahira, Westa and Dhofar. Low clouds and fog late at night and early morning will prevail over the southeastern coast of the Sultanate. Winds will be north to northwesterly light to moderate over most governorates and occasionally active. Seas will be moderate along the coasts of Sea of Oman and the governorate of Musandam, with a maximum wave height of 2 meters. Along the coasts of the Arabian Sea, it will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. On behalf of His Majesty the Sultan, His Highness Saeed Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Saeed participates in the Gulf American Summit in Riyadh. His China, Saeed Fahad says the summit aims to explore a vision to help deal with developments being witnessed by the region. The State Council approves the draft law of combating money laundering and terrorism financing referred by the Council of Ministers. Commanders of land forces of the Gulf Cooperation Council countries discussed the developing military cooperation existing among land forces of the Council countries. And for the first time overall, fish production in the Sultanate surpasses 250,000 tons in 2015. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.